The winds that swept across Ilẹ Ọrunla carried the weight of old truths and heavier lies. In the palace, the days after Yune's revelation were like the calm before a monsoon. The people whispered his name with awe, and the ancestors, for the first time in decades, had stirred. But not everyone rejoiced. In a quiet corridor hidden behind the palace's ancestral hall, the scroll, written in flowing Yoruba script, was a record of a secret council held 23 years ago. It detailed the planned removal of Olitubo's son, Yune's father, not for treason, but because of a vision Aya Erai claimed to have seen, a crown bathed in blood, and a kingdom lost to war if Olitubo's. Elsewhere, the true storm brewed. Prince Ajewol, spitting venom behind closed doors, met with the captain of the palace assassins. "We end this farce," he said. "Kill Yun, and if the old man gets in the way, kill the king too." But darkness is a restless thing, and it hears everything. That night, beneath the full moon, Yun entered the queen mother's chambers. She sat surrounded by candles, her eyes closed in silent prayer. For a long moment, he said nothing. Then he placed the scroll at her feet. She opened her eyes. There was no shock in her expression, only the weariness of a truth. But Adewale was waiting outside. She had heard enough. Tears carved paths down her cheeks. "You lied to me," she whispered to her grandmother. "You, who told me truth was sacred." "I did what I had to do," Aya Erai said, her voice breaking. For the crown. That night, the palace was restless. A masked assassin crept toward Son's quarters, dagger drawn, shadows thick around him. But as the blade was raised it met another. Temitope had been waiting. He lunged, shouting. Guards came running. The assassin fell. A symbol was found on his robe, the red lion crest of The king summoned his son. "Ajewol, Conrad," screamed his truth. "You would give the kingdom to a bastard born of disgrace. I am the true heir." Oba Alokan, tired beyond words, raised his hand. No more sons will spill blood in this palace. Ajewol was banished, stripped of titles, disowned, but the cracks had spread. That night, the queen mother stood in the garden of ancestral stones, weeping alone. Her power once mighty had withered in the light of truth. Son watched from afar. He did not hate her, but he could never trust her again. And in the hills beyond the palace, a darker figure watched the flames of Ilẹ Ọrunla flicker. A stranger in foreign armor, eyes like coal, a general not of this kingdom. The winds shifted. The kingdom had survived betrayal, but war was coming.